Hello students, welcome to Apna Guruji. This is Surajit Paul and we are going to study physics of ICSE class 10, and this is the rocket series of ICSE class 10, and in this series we are going to cover all the classes of all the portions of physics of class ICSE 10. So let's get started. In the previous classes we have already completed the third chapter and now it's time for the fourth chapter, that is the refraction of light. So it is all about light and its refraction. So in your 9th class you have already studied about the reflection of light, but in 10th class you are going to study the refraction of light. So refraction, what do you mean by refraction? So first give the heading that refraction of light. Refraction of light. So open your book or open your copy and give the heading that is refraction of light. So first thing, you know that light is a source of energy or the form of energy which feel the sensation of vision or which feel the sensation of sight. We can see any objects by whenever there is a light incident upon this object and get reflected to our eyes, then we can only see the object as a like that reflection. Reflection is the phenomenon in which after striking a smooth or polished surface, the rays of light bounce back to the same medium, that is reflection. But in a refraction, what is meant by refraction? So in refraction there is two transparent medium. If the rays of light going from one transparent medium to another transparent medium, it slightly bends, the direction will change. That phenomenon is known as the reflection of light, refraction of light. Suppose this is a medium and here is air medium and here is a water medium. Okay. So air medium and water medium both are transparent medium, means the light can travel completely through the air medium and completely through the water medium. So if the rays of light goes from one medium to another medium, it gets slightly bent. Normally it have to go like this, but it gets slightly bent. This bending of light when it goes from one medium to another medium, that phenomenon is known as the refraction of light. So its bending also depend upon cases. So in that case we have first thing we have, that is incident ray, and this is the refracted ray, and if you draw the point at incidence, that is the normal, this is the normal ray. So there is two cases. If the rays of light goes from rarer medium, so the density of the air is less as compared to the density of water. If the rays of light goes from a rarer medium to a denser medium, it bends towards the normal, as it goes like this, but it's bent towards the normal. If the rays of light goes from a denser medium to the rarer medium, it goes away from the normal. So that is, and the angle produced here is incident angle and the angle produced here is refracted angle. So this is refraction of light, and there is the laws of refraction also. Laws of refraction. So what do you mean by laws of refraction? There are basically two laws of refraction. As like laws of reflection, there are also two laws of refraction. So first law states that all the three rays lies in the same plane. All the three rays lies in the same plane, means the incident ray, the normal ray and the refracted ray all lies in the same plane. If you draw axis like this, there is the x-axis and that is the y-axis. So this plane is your xy plane, and you can observe that the incident ray, the normal ray and the refracted ray, all the three rays lies in the xy plane. That means all the three rays lies in the same plane. That is the first law of refraction. And the second law states that the sine angle of I by sine angle of R is a constant, means sine of I by sine of R, that is constant, given by mu, that is known as refractive index. So in the case of refraction, sine of incident angle and sine of refracted angle is a constant, that is known as the refractive index. So refractive index depend upon the medium, so it's vary medium to medium. So water have a different refractive index, soil, your air have a different refractive index, glass have different refractive index, all the transparent medium have different refractive index. Okay, so that is the laws of refraction. Okay, so what are the cases? See, the rays of light goes from a denser medium, rarer medium to denser medium. So remember one thing, that when the rays of light goes from a rarer medium to a denser medium, its speed changes, its speed will decrease. If the light rays goes from a rarer medium to a denser medium, that means the speed of light gets a decrease, but the frequency, speed get decrease, speed get decrease. Okay, if it goes from rarer to denser, if it goes from rarer to denser, speed get decrease, but frequency remains the same, because frequency does not depend upon the medium, that's why the frequency remains the same in the both the medium, but the wavelength changes. Okay, so wavelength depend upon the wavelength equals to V by F. So if the velocity increases, so wavelength also increases. Okay, so that are the cases of refraction, and there is a relation between the refractive index and the speed of the medium. Suppose if the rays of light going in water medium, okay, is going from water medium and the refractive index is mu. Okay, and you have to calculate the velocity of light, in that medium. V, you have to calculate the value of V. So there is a relation that mu equals to C by V. So mu here is the refractive index of that particular medium, C is the velocity of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and V is the velocity of light in the medium. Okay, so you can use this formula to get the velocity, the refractive index of a particular medium or a velocity of the light in that particular medium. So given a question is given that a medium has refractive index is 1.5. Okay, so you have to calculate the speed of light in that particular medium V. So how do you calculate? So we know that mu equals to C by V, that means 1.5 equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second by V. That was V equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 by 1.5, that will be equals to 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. That will be your answer. So in this way you can solve the numericals. So that is all about the introduction part of the refraction of light. We have covered the first portion of refraction chapter, and in the next video we are going to discuss the refraction through a prism and refraction through a glass slab with the practical. I will bring the laser light and the instruments, and I will show you the practical things of the refraction of light. So if you enjoy and learn from this video, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe and share it with your channel. And for interesting videos of physics, keep watching Apna Guruji. Thank you very much.